Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome
What's
to
the
the
feedback?
Indulgent. You getting feedback?
Mm-hmm.
Trace, you hear feedback too?
No feedback.
Um, I don't have my earbuds to plug in, which is the problem. Ray, you still getting feedback?
You got the TV or something on?
Okay, hold
Like the
on.
environment or something?
I have I have jazz playing because you know how nosy my family is. So I try to put a little background noise.
Oh, okay.
Are you? Do you still hear it?
It's okay.
No, I'm asking if you hear it.
I said it's
Oh, I hear
okay
it.
now.
What do you
You
hear
hear it
now?
now?
What do you hear?
I'm fine. It's fine.
It's a little
It's not
background
fine
music.
because if you hear it, then it's going to be recorded. It's going to be in the recording, and I don't want it in the recording, which is
I don't
why
hear
I'm
anything
asking
now. Okay. I don't hear anything now.
I think you're all good. I think you're good.
if you hear it again. Please tell me, okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try this again. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Tis I, the brown skin candy girl, and we are here for the Candy Girl effect. Whoop, whoop. Tonight, in our indulgence hour, we are talking about sexual energy, transference, sexual energy. What is this? This means something. What does this mean? Like simpatico or something?
I think so.
Like
So
just
like
like
fluid energy, constant fluid energy or something.
yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes. Come on,
Yeah.
daughter. Yeah.
Ooh, and moving the body.
Now Ray got to start break dancing. Go ahead, break it down, Ray.
Yeah.
Break it down. I got my girls with me, my two co-hosts, my girl, my bestie, my sister, my heart, my road dog, daughter Ray, all the way from Brooklyn. What's up, Ray Ray? Ray Earl Craig
I
Shorty.
can't call it.
You can't call it.
You
She's
you,
finishing her
you
sandwiches.
interrupting. You interrupting the verses, so I must love you.
Oh no, she's not. No, no, no. You're not gonna do that to me because I specifically asked you if there was anything, and what did you tell me? What was the conversation?
I said, if did I tell you that it was on? I did tell you it was
You
on
said
tonight,
it ain't nobody. You said I guess it is a versus night, but I ain't really into them. And I said, who is it? You said Rick Ross
but
and
it was
2K.
getting really good. It was getting really good, and I
But
knew that was
that's
going to
your
happen.
fault. That's your fault. Cause
Uh,
no, I'm not taking that. That's your fault. Cause I said to you, ain't it one of
It
your
was getting
special? Cause
good.
see what I'm saying?
But it's
See
okay.
what see what I'm saying? You see what I did with Trace?
See,
I'm not doing this.
I love playing Berlin and being neutral. I love to watch.
Okay, just be the Swiss.
I'm a
No
warrior.
problem. Be Swiss.
That's the way
Whatever.
to be. That's the way to be, Trey. That's the way to
Whatever.
be.
Anyway, y'all, for those of you that don't know, my girl, my newest co-host, my usually in studio co-host, Trace Felder. What's up, girlfriend?
What's up? I miss everyone. It's good
I
to
know.
be back.
I want to see you. Okay, so we are here. We are supposed to have a guest tonight, and I'm not quite sure where she is, but you know what? We believe we're gonna just keep it rolling, keep it pushing. So tonight we're talking about sexual energy, transference, and I also heard this term transmutation. What? I was
Trans
like,
what?
that's what. Listen, that's what our transmutation. And so we gonna dig into some of that tonight. But first and foremost, y'all know what I do. So for all y'all that know, I am born and raised from New York. So we're gonna take a real quick poll. Trace, what's your favorite grape soda? What's the best grape soda? Brands, like the brand.
I mean, that's a good question. I'm not a grape soda person, but I always grew up with Fanta. Pretty much. I always grew up with
Okay.
the Fanta. Because I always
Ray,
went to the bodega to get them. So
okay, Ray, why don't you tell Trace, what's the best grape soda?
Welch's.
Nay. I haven't had a Welch's grape soda. What is
Strawberry used to be my favorite.
girl? So wait, there's more. So I was at the store today, being, super mom and taking my son where he had to be. So I decided that, excuse the background noise because it's a little bag rattling, but for those of you that want to know what I'm eating, because y'all know I'm always eating and smoking on something, I got the hot buffalo bugle. Yum, yum, yum.
Mm.
Those are, oh, stop it. So, okay, so for my old school heads, I saw these and I just could not leave them. Y'all ready?
Nope.
Alexander the Great. And wait, as if that wasn't enough, we got Johnny Appletree.
Oh!
Can you
Mm.
believe it? Can you believe that? Like, how long has it been since we had what they saying Alexander the Grape and Johnny Appletree? But there was grape heads and apple heads. Is what the green apple heads is what they were in the boxes when we were younger.
I right now am completely salivating, and it's always bringing me back to also the Peachios and the apple rings.
Yeah, they don't even. Do they still have the apple rings anymore?
I know they do the Peachios, so they have to have the apple rings. They have to have one and the other something.
No, you
I'm
know
not.
sometimes
I'm
they.
not big on candy.
No, but she'll do a piece of cake or a donut, and I'm not big on donuts and cake.
Mm.
I like fruity candy. So anyway, I just wanted to be a little nostalgic today. I don't really drink soda a lot like that, but I saw that and I was like, oh, I gotta do it. My son was like, Mom, can we go? I was like, wait a minute, I'm having a moment. And it just brought me back to like the Adidas with fat laces back in the day when it was like you could smell summer in the air where the fire hydrants was on, the block parties was bumping. We had the big earrings. We had those big wide belts that was gapping at our waist, the little zigzag belt that we used to wear with the acid wash jeans. Man, I remember those days. Those were the good old days.
Those were the
Yes,
days.
exactly. So, okay, a little
You
bit of
telling
current
all
events.
on yourself. That's why I'm quiet. You telling all on yourself.
So what you trying to say though? What you trying to say
I'm
though?
just saying.
Ray,
Like,
you know goodness well you older than me, so you need to stop playing. Go ahead and try a lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
nah. I don't know what you talking about.
Really? All right, Felicia.
And then and for you to just say that, I'm just saying you showing your age. But like that shout out you just did wasn't necessary.
You ain't had to say nothing about me showing my age. Obviously, anybody that talks about the old days is showing their age and says they older
The
than.
old days could be the 90s. The old days could be the 2000s.
I didn't give no dates now, did I? I just said back in the day,
That's what I'm
block
saying.
parties, fire high. You don't want to talk about I'm dating myself. So
Everything you just said was just
I'm not
nowhere
doing this
near
with
the
you.
2000s nor the 99s.
I'm not doing this with you. Anyway, so current events. Y'all know what people talking about now. Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole, files for divorce back in June. He
So did
offered
what you
her.
call it, wife?
You want to give what's a call it a name?
Hustle Man. What's his name? The one that won all that money in Walmart. Pick up the pieces.
What was that?
Pick up the pieces.
Oh, that's
He play on Martin. Hustle Man.
Wait, you talking about the dude that played
Hustle Man.
So not the one that came through the window, right?
No. He ain't talking about him. Talking about Bra Man from the fifth floor. No. Not Bra Man.
From fifth
No.
floor.
Oh my God, it's on my tongue.
Okay,
He
well
had
let's
to
go
car.
with.
He had to crash.
Okay,
He
well
had to
let
crash.
can we go with the person that everyone knows? Because people know Dre. People don't know Hustle Man.
People know Hustle Man.
Well, clearly they don't, because we don't know their name. You can pick up the pieces. I don't know nobody that be picking up pieces.
We all pick up pieces.
Oh wow. Okay, so Dr. Dre's wife filed for divorce back in June. Apparently, there is a prenuptial agreement, right? And the conversation that has been in TMZ, US Daily News, and the such is that Dre offered her a good sum of money and she rejected it because she wants half of his
Mm-mm.
estimated $1 billion
Mm-mm.
empire. So apparently, there is a binding prenuptial agreement that was signed in 1996 before they got married.
Mm-hmm.
But the preamble that they're saying, the little caveat that they're giving is that she signed it under quote unquote duress. Now, I pose this question to you, my lady, and any gents that may be out there listening. Who signs a prenup and is excited about it?
Let me sign this right here,
I'm
right now.
excited to sign a prenup. I don't mind. Nobody wants to sign a prenup. Duh.
Well,
I was
I
under
would like
duress. I was pressured. Duh. That's what the hell a prenuptial agreement means. It
right.
means that I will not marry you if you do not sign this. If that's the case, then you can say the same thing about Candy's husband, Todd, because she told him she wasn't marrying his ass either until he signed that prenup.
And that was fair. That's
It
fair.
is fair.
It
He
is fair.
knew he was going to be something. Before he blew all the way up, he knew. Before he left death row, he said, sign this. Sign on the dotted line or we not walking down this here aisle.
It's fair.
Period. They have
It's,
two children, both of which pretty much grown. The youngest is 19. But dude, your children are 19 and 23. You don't need no child support.
But not only that, it's greed. Like, come on, this is the end of your road. You about to be boys to men, end of the road.
That's it.
Get
Nah,
what
she
you
at the
can get.
crossroads. She Bone Thugs and Harmony. Meet me at the
Well,
crossroads. You won't be lonely. She gonna be lonely.
she gonna be lonely. Well, you know what? Also, at the end of the day, I like to just make note that even if she did sign this prenup, I mean, there's still going to be some form of alimony, isn't there? I mean, there has to be.
It's spousal support.
did he cheat?
No, well, even if he did, it's his prenup. Like, even if he did, here's the thing: California law, just being what it is, it sides with the wife almost always. So even regardless of what, she's gonna get something.
She's
Now,
going to get something, no
and
matter what.
the thing about it is, he offered her something, but apparently it wasn't enough, which makes me think, what exactly were you looking for, lady? You really think you worth $500 million?
She trying to be
Really?
like the Amazon wife. That's what she trying to be. She trying to be like the Amazon wife. I'm
Like what?
serious. Like with money.
Yeah, well,
Well, the
I
president
just,
of Amazon, when he divorced her, his wife,
oh.
she got half, and she became the second most richest person. So now, I guess he's trying to be like live large like that.
Well, you know what? I feel like that's her fault. That is, he did right. High five, Drake. We backing you, brother. But I feel a way about this. I really do. I feel a way about this, and I feel like I feel a way. I do, and I'm gonna try not to get too personal in it, and put my personal opinion in it because opinions are like booty holes. And I'm not trying to go there, but I
No,
do want to be really clear that for real folks, when you're picking a life partner, when you're picking someone that you're going to get into contractual whatever with, whether it's work, whether it's business, whether it's whatever, be careful because you never know. And that's a great segue into today's topic about sexual energy because we all sexual beings. Come on, we're ladies, we're in our prime. we're beautiful, we're melanated. I mean, you are some beautiful melanated women. I want y'all to know. And for those of you that are not watching, shame on you. Go to my YouTube channel now. Go to YouTube channel if you haven't gone yet.
Everybody on Versus. I'm sorry.
This is me giving you the stink face. So, and everybody is not on Versus. And again, this is for the playback. For people that may not be watching this live, which is what I'm saying, for those that may not be watching it, if you're listening to this, whatever, go to my YouTube channel, which is the CandyGurl Effect. That is GURL, CandyGurl, GURL, AFFECT Effect on YouTube. And subscribe. Not only like, but make sure you share and subscribe, and you'll be able to see these beautiful ladies that I am sharing the screen with tonight as Ray clicks off.
I'm coming back. This is bothering me. I have to get his name.
Oh boy. Okay, so Ray is now an 8-ball in the middle of the screen, so it's all good. So as we segue out of Dre's situation, but what do you think? Just on the little bit of knowledge that we have, Trace, what do you think? You're the judge. Give us a ruling to Dr. Dre's
Got
wife.
it.
Give us
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan?
Yes.
Oh, we know Tracy Morgan. You said Hustle Man?
Hustle Man from Martin, Tracy Morgan.
Oh, okay, but I don't remember him as Hustle Man. Tracy Morgan did so many other things.
No, he did. Come on, who don't remember Hustle Man? He had the chitlin loaf.
I remember.
Okay.
Tracy Morgan almost died.
That's what I'm talking about. His wife wants to divorce him, and she wants half of the $90 million that they settled from Walmart.
Okay. Why did they sell it? I'm sorry, forgive me that I don't know about this. I'm opening up my Johnny Apple treats, y'all. Why did they settle with Walmart? What did Walmart have to do with anything?
Oh no, listen, it was a Walmart truck that collided with his. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And everybody, the other two people that was on the van, they died, but Tracy Morgan was in like critical or whatever like that.
He was almost up out of here.
Yeah.
For real.
But they had a disclosed amount. I don't know. They're saying it's 90 million. I don't know. But she's saying that whatever it was, she wants half. And I knew I knew eventually, because people get in this way, like entitlement, like how are you entitled? I mean, okay, you help suffer through, whatever. You're his wife.
Almost died.
You're his wife.
He literally almost died.
Yes.
I understand.
And all you can think about
is money.
I want half.
This makes you think about, again, when you're getting connected with people and energies and bodies are meshing together, you better be careful.
It's true.
You got to be careful, because you get yourself connected with someone that you could be forever connected to, and you will not be able to sever the cords or sever the connection with them. Could be a baby, could be a disease, could be whatever.
You won't be able to Harlem shake them.
Hello, Temple of Black Eroticism. I like that name. That's beautiful. How are you? Peace. Thank you for joining us. So, Trace, you are the judge, and you need to tell Dr. Dre's wife, Nicole, what is she entitled to? Give me a number.
What's the full worth of this? What's his full?
Just say $1 billion.
Approximately $1 billion.
Approximately $1 billion. I mean, half of that. I mean, give her like $250 million, and I think she should be on her way. Obviously, if she hasn't invested in herself and created any kind of platform on her own as being not just, not
Dr. Dre's wife.
Not just being Dr. Dre's wife, but also just creating her own platform. I mean, like we all watch like Basketball Wives and Housewives of Atlanta. And honestly, yes, they may be these housewives, but they have created a brand or a platform in order for them to, you know, get more fame and recognition and all that stuff. So hopefully, you know, she has done that for herself. Look, I'm a kid of a divorced mom. She definitely has built her own platform, and not by necessity, but also to the strength of the fact that when she was married, she wasn't going to sit under the thumb. I think all the people that have, you know, a lot of money, their thought process, you know, are on two different kinds of levels, because when you don't have to want for anything, you honestly are not necessarily caring about what's my purpose, what's my goals, where do I want to go from there, creating some kind of something, a future or a legacy or whatever, a business, a mogul, a modality, whatever the case is to be for us. So sorry, the world sucks. You know, life isn't fair. Take your little lump sum, invest in some really great things that you can, and then start building. I'm pretty sure she is a strong woman, and she can definitely be on the next Housewife or Love and Hip Hop or something like that, and be able to be like, I just started a new fashion line, so on and so on and so forth.
Oh, she's not gonna. She's also gonna do a book. You know she's gonna do a book.
You know she's gonna do a book.
You know she's gonna do a book.
You know she's gonna do a book. But you know she's also gonna, in order for her to sell that book, because no one wants to know about you, lady. In order for her to sell that book, she's gonna have to give dirt. And I'm sorry, Trace, you are so politically correct. You balance me out so well. You and Ray are perfect. But I'm gonna just give y'all the straight up raw no chaser. Y'all already know how I do. She is irrelevant unless y'all want to tell me she's some type of British royalty or something. No. You are nobody, and nobody knows you. Nobody knows you by anything but Dre's wife. So now that you no longer have that title,
and that's her fault at that.
That is your fault. Look at Kamora Lee Simmons. Look at Kamora Lee Simmons. Now, mind you, she was a model before her and Russell. She was a model already, so she was making her own path. But she took that time, she took that fame, she took those connections, and forged her own. She is her own mogul now,
right?
And is teaching her girls how to do the same. So
absolutely.
Why do you feel like you are owed something? Why? Because you was married with him. All right, sis, how about this? Let's quantify what you've done over the past 25 some odd years.
9 times out of 10, there's going to be a story where he was abusive and he was.
I'm telling you,
that's what's going to be in the book.
She's going to come up with something, and then she's going to end up on somebody seeing that. Anyway, whatever. Nobody cares. Ray?
Yeah, nobody cares because we already heard it. We heard from Michelle A. We already know. Hey, what else? What else we need to hear?
So, Ray, you the judge now. Come on, daughter, tell me as I open up my Alexander the Grape heads. CandyGurl from 1908.
I wouldn't eat them.
Shut up, Ray.
They coded from 1908.
It says CandyGurl from 1908.
Okay. I thought you said candy coated from 1908. About to say, whoa. Okay, what am I the judge of?
Give her an amount.
Give her an amount. Mm-hmm. So I would give her between 50 million and 100 million.
That's reasonable.
I think 100 million is a little overboard, but okay.
And if you can't take $100 million and make something of yourself and go off.
No, if you can't take 50 million and make something of yourself, then I don't know what to say. I understand you have grown to have this lifestyle and have access to all of this. Okay. But it's not like that no more, boo. It's not like that no more. So get your money and just go.
Yeah.
If you wasn't the help that rather when he was doing his earbuds and all of that, if you wasn't there to be like, oh babe, won't you do this? Even if that is the case, it's not on paper. He's the original creator of the beats. What did you help with? What did you help? I mean, with
Baby
creation.
ain't so much as hum. She ain't even do the good times. Like, come on.
So I mean, that's just my take on it.
Baby ain't so much as hum a note. Somebody posted today and said, girlfriend ain't even play a tambourine. And you gonna sit up here and act like you owe something.
I think that's unfair on his part. That's not fair. And I'm speaking because I
What's
can
not
speak. I'm a
fair?
woman. No, I'm
What's not
saying for her to act like she's done something.
exactly?
I'm
It would be
speaking on his
something different.
part.
He was still raising the children. You're not shook. You are
They
not.
they
Those children
grown.
are
They
raised.
grown.
They grown now.
Exactly. Exactly.
At this point, if the kids need something, they can go, Daddy, I need $300, whatever it is.
Yeah. If you can't live, like you said, if you can't live off of $50 million, I said 50 to 100. But if you can't live off of $50 million, I don't know what to say.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't go over maybe $50 million unless she can show something that says that she has been put in some extenuating circumstance. And I don't mean some trumped up story about with no witnesses or whatever. I'm talking about where she can actually say, hey, I was battling cancer and through this time I did XYZ 1 2 3. That would be something.
Yeah,
But if it's nothing traumatic or nothing extra like that, if you weren't like his muse, if you weren't the one that actually did something significant, took care of his
that's
mama, took care of his sister, took care of his other kids, or brought the kids in the house, did something, washed his
you did
dirty ass,
nothing. You did
something.
nothing.
If you didn't do any of that stuff,
You
then
did
sure,
nothing.
you better take your good 50 million and get
Yeah.
get packed
See,
with peanut butter and jelly sandwich,
at least I
your little Gucci bag, and keep it pushing.
at least I said to 100, but 50
Nope,
million
I'm
is
gonna
a
give you
good
50.
amount. 50
And
is
if
a
you
good
piss me
amount.
off, I might cut it down to 25. Keep talking, I might take it down to 10. So you bet,
Yeah,
look, lady,
because
you're
you're
gonna mess
not
around, you're gonna be
entitled.
owing the state after a while. Stop talking, lady. Like it's
Yeah,
one of those because it's like it's not fair. It's
it's
really
not.
not. It's really not fair. Uh
It's not.
oh,
But life isn't fair.
there she is,
Yay!
girl. If you don't turn
Hi.
that camera on,
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me go back.
come on, Tori.
It's dark and my hair looks a mess.
Where are you at? You
I'm
can't nobody see
home.
you.
I know. I'm glad.
And
but
I'm glad.
so I'm in the midst of moving. So my house is in disarray and I look a mess. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you signing on.
Not a problem.
Welcome, girlfriend. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you so
So,
much. Hi
okay, so
ladies.
we were wrapping up. We were wrapping up the intro part of it. But we talkers, so we just was talking about a bunch of stuff. But basically, we're talking about Dr. Dre, his uh, estranged wife, and how she filed for divorce, and is
Okay.
expecting half. And we was like, hell to the no, Suge, you ain't did nothing but walk in heels and get Botox and whatever the hell else you did, and you don't deserve the damn half, especially with a prenup.
Yeah. So I definitely feel like she deserves a portion because
Yes,
she,
something,
yeah,
not
not
half
just
or
something.
something.
She needs, yeah, like maybe not a full half, but she definitely needs a decent portion because, she wrote that out with him, and
She did
just
what?
like she wrote that out with him,
Look at my face.
right? But that time, I
I'm
mean,
sure
like,
she did it in some Jimmy Choo's, walking on marble floors, in some
as she
plush.
should,
Come on.
as she should,
See, you one of them. You one of them bleeding heart people. Hey, Chris.
right?
You one of
No,
them
I
bleeding
feel
heart. You one of them sweet bleeding heart people. So for those of you that don't know, this is Tori, Miss Body Works. She is a massage therapist. She owns her own business. She is phenomenal. She is beautiful. Her husband is amazing. She has beautiful children. Like we connected a few years back, and We'll see each other in passing from time to time, and then our paths cross. And I was like, "Girl, you got to come on the show." So tonight's topic, I had said, wrapping up this whole Dr. Dre thing. I really hope that they will nip this very soon. But I said we really need to be very careful who we connect ourselves with, because when you get all this energy transference going on, it literally can push you in. We think about the good, but nobody thinks about the bad.
Mm.
So, what I want to say, what I want to ask y'all is, okay, tell me, what do you consider um, sexual energy, or how do you feel like sexual energy is transmitted? If you don't want to necessarily define sexual energy, either one of you guys can take that. Don't
Um,
everybody speak at once.
yeah, I'll go.
Go
So,
ahead, babe.
well, I think for one, if you are already tapped into, how to feel energy and how to transfer energy, then you should be able to feel when the energy changes. You know what I mean? And most people are, kind of in tune with that, and they will feel the difference. It's like you see the look in the eyes change. You know what I mean? The way they're perceiving you at that moment is totally different. So you should be able to feel it. You should be able to see it. Sometimes you can even smell the sexual energy. It's like,
Can't you
damn,
though? Ooh,
like,
that's
yes,
bad.
when it get real strong, that is so intense. Like I'm telling you, it's crazy. It comes out the
Them
pores.
pheromones be heavy, and that's what we in the industry call pheromones, right,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trace? That's what we
Yes.
call, when people say sexual energy, we were like, huh? You mean pheromones? Yes. That's
Yeah.
what it's, the attraction, that drawing in, that pull, you know what I mean? That's there. And um there, when I was preparing for tonight's show, there's so many different derivatives, so many different, and I'm gonna show y'all, y'all gonna laugh at me, but I was preparing, and I didn't have my notebook, and all I had with me was an envelope. So
Oh my God.
so I was writing stuff on my envelope, but I could read it, and I'm prepared. So now, boom. So, oh, there she goes.
Yes. Yes.
Woo!
You're fine. You're
Clap
fine.
your hands.
Stop
I was
playing
like,
with me.
let me turn this light on. I'm like sitting here with my sisters. Let me turn this light on. Like,
You better stop
hey,
playing with
ladies.
me. Hey, girl. You was so good.
Thank you. Do I? Oh goodness.
Girl, them eyebrows is
I
on
appreciate
black. What?
For
What y'all call
those
it?
real.
Fleek?
eyebrows.
Them things is
Fleek.
hitting.
They
Are
on
they? Because
fleek.
let me tell you, I probably drew them more in like 2 minutes this morning. I was like this, trying to hurry
That,
up.
well, baby, you did that.
So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, God. That's beautiful. Yeah, God. So, so transference, hold on. Because I said transference, but there's this term called, and let me get it right, transmutation. The act of changing, or the state of being changed into another form. So transference versus transmutation. Transmutate. I mean, this, when I said sexual energy, it came up sexual energy and transmutation. I'm like, well, what you mute? What you? Wait a minute. You mutating into what? So I'm a little off.
Okay.
I'm a little off on that one. But what do you ladies say about the what we would say transference or transmutation? Again, the act of changing, or the state of being changed to another form.
Well,
To another form, like
That's
from a
what it say.
caterpillar to a butterfly.
Shut up, Ray. That's Oxford. That's Oxford that
Okay.
said that.
Okay, but I'm just saying that is a form of trans, right? Am I
Yeah,
no? Okay.
yeah,
Because you're
it
going
is.
from one form, even though it's the same form, you changing.
Yeah, I mean, they have it for like magic. I guess they're just basically saying like, I'm not even gonna sit here and try and, I don't even know what they're trying to say. I really
okay.
don't. That's why
So
I wanted to present it to y'all, because they're talking about transmutation magic. And I was like, no.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
so
okay.
I looked it up, and so far we have from a writer, Scott Jeffrey. He talks about sex and he talks about sexual transmutation. So, sex transmutation is simple and easily explained. It means switching of the mind from thoughts of physical expression to thoughts of some other nature. So, maybe at this point, using the sexual energy that we have, like let's just talk about like when we're using like our chakras, right? We have our crown chakra, third eye chakra, our throat chakra, our heart chakra, our solar plex, which is right above our
Belly button.
belly button, and then our sacral chakra, which is our belly button, which is all of our intuition and all that good stuff, right? That's where we feel our gut feeling. And then we have our root chakra, right? Which is all of everything down from your pelvic area down to your feet, right? So if we have all these energies just in one state, and then we get into a sexual energy, maybe it then transfers into something else. You know, maybe everything lights up. Maybe one thing lights up. Maybe there's like a certain button or a certain like body part in our G spot or in our A spot, just identifying us as all women, that, you know, maybe that all changes in every kind of way. So we are, maybe when we are turned on, our sexual transmutation is turned on. And then when we are in the physical realm of sex, we're actually physically doing it. Maybe something is actually like changing at the same time. Our eyes look
Do you
different.
think that's a mutation though, or is that really a mutation though?
I mean,
It sounds like I need my blessed water.
Shut
whenever
Too
I
much
have
changing. Too much changing.
so much changing. Like his eyes turn a much more different color. Like it's like he has blue eyes.
Like they're about to pop out. Like, ooh.
Yeah, it's like more illuminated or something
Is
like that.
somebody texting?
That's nice.
Oh,
I'm hearing feedback.
I do. I hear it too.
Okay,
And
now it
me.
stopped. No, I'm hearing it again.
Just throw your hands in the air, baby.
I don't know.
Is
It's,
somebody trying to?
I don't
What is
know.
it? What is going on?
I don't know. I'm hearing it though.
That's the transformation. Which one is that?
I know.
We gonna get off it. We
Transferring
gonna.
right now.
Chris was saying she deserves at least 15 to $20 million and one house. Man, go ahead with that.
And one house.
Yeah, I don't know. Who is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Is somebody trying to hack us? Is that the energy?
Ray, do me a favor. You're the only one that's plugged in. Unplug and
My ear,
unplug your earpiece for a second.
but it was okay before.
Now I have.
Just humor me.
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
I'm sorry. All right.
Now talk, y'all.
All right. They see you. Good grief. Sorry, my son's just walked in. The little dog is going crazy.
Okay, so it's not.
It's
Nope,
still,
it is.
It's still.
Did you plug it back in, Ray?
no.
So weird.
I'm not
That is
plugged in.
weird.
So weird.
That's
Somebody is
I don't know.
It's happening, tapping away.
Is somebody hack your computer?
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't think anybody's.
I think we're maybe having cross frequencies, actually. I mean,
Because we're all transmutating.
Wait a minute. You know what? My husband might be watching. He's upstairs. Could they be doing it?
Maybe.
But how? But why would it?
If one of you plug in an earphone, it won't happen. One of you just need to plug in an earphone.
Oh, I don't know where mine's are.
And I don't even have. Hold on.
And my phone is on 8%. Good grief.
Oh my.
Oh my, you ain't gonna make it, sis.
I know I'm gonna need a plug in fast.
You ain't gonna make it, sis.
Let me go
It happens
upstairs.
every time I talk. But I don't even have another. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone because she saw. Maybe she.
It's
I don't know.
gone. You're back.
Oh, so
And
maybe it's her
Yeah, it was like
connection.
everybody went off.
It's her. It got to be her connection.
okay, let's just try and make it through. So,
Okay. So let me see if I mute mine if it stops.
okay, yeah, you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Tori, maybe get a if you have an earbuds or earplug that you can plug into something,
You know what else I'm thinking too? Maybe it's
or
the
you could
fan.
just ask hubby to come downstairs and get
That's
on
what
with.
it is. It's my fan. I was sitting in front of the
Oh,
fan. See, because now I'm closer to it and it's doing it really bad now. Okay, let me go upstairs.
I'm about to say, don't.
just you and hubby being it together. That's fine. He's
Okay.
chocolate, so we welcome the chocolate one.
Okay. Hey.
I love your husband. You already know. He already know.
Yes. And he love
So
you
while
too,
Tori's
girl.
getting set, um, transference versus transmutation. Now, transference. Hold on. I just want to be clear on this.
Oh, sorry. Baby, we on the show, babe. You gotta turn that down.
Okay.
Oh,
The act transference, the act of transferring something, or the process of being transferred. That don't even make sense. That's just dumb.
are you
Hold
watching
on.
it? Turn it off. Because we're getting feedback. Oh, well, what is it?
It
Okay.
stopped. Oh,
Transference
there it goes.
occurs.
He's
Transference
laying down,
occurs
but
when a
you can say hi.
person. Hi. What's up, handsome? I'm blowing his ear. Hey, Tori, put it
He's
back. That's
busy
different.
watching the movie. He said we interrupted him.
Is he for real? This is important. Pause that. We ain't talking forever. Stop
He's
it.
very for real. He's like, no, I'm. He said he's transferring his energy to the movie.
Uh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good one. It better be Harriet or
He said he was watching us and we kicked him off. Yeah, because I thought because we were getting
I did
feedback, so I thought it was
not.
coming from you. So maybe you can watch again then. Okay, go and try it.
It's okay.
All right.
So when we're talking about transference of energy and transmutation, oh my God, that is so annoying.
It is. I don't know where, and I
That is
thought it was
so
because
bad.
it's fan, but it can't be.
So you can hear us when you mute, right?
Yeah, but it
So
was
you
doing it
mute
too.
and then you mute because as long if you're talking, it doesn't happen. It only talks when we're talking. So if you mute and then when it's your turn to talk, we'll be quiet and let you talk. Sound good?
Okay.
Perfect. Because I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to fix it. So what?
I just found out some things about sexual transmutation a little bit more.
Oh, please talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay, so the basis for sexual transformation is to take your sexual energy and channel it to a higher energy center.
Right.
So, if a person lacks the willpower, there's a good chance that their sexual energy is leaking out via excessive sex. That means we're having way too much sex.
What does that even mean? Is that a thing?
Well, this is from this author. Same person. Leaking out excessive sex, masturbation, stimulation, desire, worry, or overthinking. So, and you know what? It was really interesting because you know how we like think about when we're in the zone or when we're receiving penetrative sex, or if we are giving penetrative sex, like we're always in our heads, right? Like we're always thinking, is it good? Is it not good? Is it gonna be good?
What do I
Do
look
you
like?
like it?
What's that smell? Oh my God, I don't want to pass gas.
Right, right, right. I fart all the time. I have
I
no
know
clue.
it ain't just me.
I fart all the time. So it seems like we need to find a way to keep the sexual transmutation or work on our own like willpower, or and I guess we can do that through body work, which is I'm assuming what Miss Bodyworks is able to do, right? Is that
What
is that
she
how that works?
does, what she does, and we're gonna let you talk in a second, Tori, because what I want to do is I want to ask you a question. Then we're all gonna be quiet so that you can tell us about your fabulous work. Because what she does is she's a mobile licensed massage therapist. So she travels to people and does these amazing massages. So what I want to say to you, girlfriend, is I want to ask you, um, have you ever come across, because you are constantly um working and employing new people, dealing with different clients and things and people that are different state of mind, have you ever found yourself where you have either taken on or people have basically tried to pull at your positive energy? Have you ever felt that way? And if so, what'd you do? And then tell us a little bit about your business. We all gonna be quiet.
Okay, so yes, I've been in the massage world for let me see, since 2004. So it's been a long time. About 16, yeah, about 16 years. But it started before that. But so yes, I've been doing it for a long time and able to transfer energy. I do energy work, and so I can tell when the energy shifts. When it changes, I can control that energy. And it wasn't until I was massaging that I realized that I do have that kind of power, whereas though I can control the energy and how the rest of my session was going to go. So what I would do is play with the energy just to see how far I could go. And it was pretty amazing, like to watch it play out in front of me, knowing what I was doing, that I had full control over it. And I was able to also stop it and cut it off when I was ready. And I remember sitting back after that session thinking, my mind was like blown. Like I was thinking, oh my God, like I could have been doing this, a long time ago. You know what I mean? And so, because it was just, like I said, it was crazy. I was almost in awe. Like I was having an outer body experience. Plus, I don't know. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it because we are on live, right?
No, you can say whatever.
Business out in the street.
You listen. You can say whatever. I
My
mean, it's up to
mind
you
was
how much you want to divulge.
okay. So y'all know I blow good tree. I mean, I know CandyGurl know, like, so it gives me the opportunity to really open my mind. And if I do that before a massage, it's the best massage ever for you and for me. Like, you know what I mean? Because of the way that I'm able to control the energy. And when that session is over, we both feel like we just kind of, I brought you back down. You know what I mean? And it's a big deal. It really is. It's something that I've always, since that time, like learning and playing with it. Ever since then, I've taken it very seriously because, you can, that's power. You know what I mean? That's a control. And also like being able to feel when the room has changed. You know, I can feel when I walk into a room if I'm not liked. You know what I mean? If I'm not wanted in that room, I can feel and I go in there, I will lower my energy before I even go in there. You know what I mean? So when I go in, I really can feel it. You know what I mean? And as soon as you walk in, you feel it. You can see it, and it happens it's a part of my life. You know what I mean? It really is, because it's something that once you start doing it, you just don't stop. You don't turn it off.
Once you
So
pop, you
yeah.
can't stop.
Do you ever
So
need a
That's right.
cigarette afterwards?
Um, Now, yeah, there has been times like, in the very beginning, I wasn't able to control myself as far as like, massage is erotic. and it can get very, very sensual at times, you know. And if you are massaging someone who is also erotic and sensual, and there may be some type of an attraction there, you're going to start to feel the energy change. And sometimes it's hard to control it, you know. So I have been there. I've been on that side too, you know, where it's like, whoa, like I'm really working on myself.
With
I'm
the
struggling
moaning,
with
do they
myself.
moan?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
do they? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Have you
you
ever
would
found
definitely
someone
need
that
a
their energy
cigarette.
just pops?
There are, there are certain spots on a man that is just irresistible to them. You know, where they just sometimes even the strongest, mightiest of man, you know, will let out this moan that's just like, wow, okay, you know, you let me know
Mm-hmm.
I hit something right there. Like it's yeah, it happens.
That is
It definitely
amazing.
happens.
So when you
Yeah.
are receiving this kind of energy, what is there a
You
process?
always like, oh, I'm gonna mute you. Go
Is
ahead.
there
That's
a
what I got you.
So when you're receiving this energy, is there a process that you're going through to really kind of make sure it stays controlled and channeled? And how are you taking this energy at the end of the session and being able to, I don't know, cleanse yourself or cleanse your partner and, or your client and stuff like that, so that way everything is kind of like stays on even key? How does that work?
Mhm. So when I'm massaging, um, it's like I have to my that hour is different for me. It's not the same as regular time. If that I don't even know if that makes sense. Um, I'm gonna try to explain it the best way I can. So I am in a zone. Like, you know, like I said, I've been doing it for a while, so I've trained myself to where as though when I'm massaging somebody, I'm in a complete different zone, especially if I've had herbs first. You know what I mean? Because it really does just put me in that element, and I'm able to really go anywhere I need to go. You know, I've had customers or clients who have been terminally ill, you know, dealing with chemotherapy, and I need to know how my energy, you know what I mean, is and what I'm going to transfer to them, because it can't just be anything. You know what I mean? It can't just be if I'm feeling sad that day, I'm gonna massage somebody and it's whatever, you know. It's not like that for me. It don't matter what's going on in my life. Now, if there's something bad going on where as though I know I can't shake the energy, I'm not gonna do a massage. I'm not gonna touch anybody because of that reason. If I can't control it, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to not pass that to you and you get up off my table feeling what I'm feeling. Now we both having a miserable day. Like, you know, so
So that is and we believe it or not, we I'm gonna mute you. Sorry, Tori. Believe it or not, we're running low on time, but I wanted to get through a few points before before we actually wrap up. Um, with or without protection, is there? Do you guys believe that there is a possibility? First of all, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Rewind the tape. Do you feel like sexual energy is only or mainly transferable or transferred through physical contact? Or do you believe that there's a possibility to transfer this energy without ever having touched the other person?
Absolutely.
Ray, what you
Uh,
say?
I do agree. Yes.
Miss Tori, what you say, Mama?
yes, definitely.
Definitely so. Okay, back on mute. Okay, so then if you are going to engage in a physical act of touching in whatever way, whether sexual, non-sexual, whatever, if you're wearing protection, does that now form a barrier or is the energy still there? What you say, Trace?
I think the energy is still there because you still have other open chakras. I think that just
Hmm.
before you're protecting yourself and using some very thin form of latex or non-latex condom doesn't really stop the transferring of energy. No matter what, the pheromones are going to flow. And we all know that 99.9% of the time, a condom can most likely break or, it's too thin, and there's things that can definitely just go through. So I mean, vibration transfers without using condoms, right? So
Yeah.
it's I think
Tori, what do you say?
So I'm sorry. I thought about something else when she was talking. What was the question again?
With or without protection, does it in any way
Okay.
put a barrier there? Like,
Um, yes and no. So it'll put a barrier on the body part that you are using. So if you have a rubber glove on or something like that, you may be able to decrease the frequency, but you will not be able to stop it from transmitting because energy is transmitted more than just, by physical touch. You can feel the heat off of somebody's energy from standing next to them. You don't even have to touch them. You know what I'm saying?
that.
The energy when I'm massaging in my hands is so strong that if I put my hand near your face, you literally can feel. I've done it to people. You can literally feel tingles and the hair raising up off their face, and I never have to touch them. So
See, that's the
yeah, you
power.
can transform in so many different ways. And sexual energy is so strong because you tap into a whole nother realm when you're on a sexual vibe. You're able to manifest so differently than you would, any other way. Um, that's just like with like masturbation. It's a great form, a great way to manifest, and because of the energy is so strong and so intense. So sexual
Pause right
energy is
there because you just
definitely.
said a word.
Mhm.
Pause. I'm gonna put you on mute real quick because of feedback. You just said a word that I don't want to unpack that yet because I'm building here, and you know which word I'm talking about.
The
So
M
I'm
word.
because I'm building, and you about to unpack the big gift for Christmas, and I ain't ready to go there yet. So wait a second. Okay, real quick. So question: do you feel like kissing increases or decreases or just about the same any type of energy that may be going on, like just, or is it what do you say, Ray?
Oh, it definitely increases.
What'd you say, Trace?
Definitely increases because you got one. You're closer to the most pivotal chakra in your head, your third mind. So that's the most closest thing that you're definitely going to have like
Y-
intense stimulation.
Go
Yeah,
ahead, Ray, what
because
was you about to say?
your lips is touching, and the energy between the lips is, yeah, it's a
And
lot.
your throat chakras right there, your throat is open
Hmm.
and it's in your
Yeah.
throat. Go ahead, Tori, what you gonna say? What do you feel?
Yes, absolutely. The lips touching, especially if it's in a way that is, you know, your lips are agreeing with each other. Oh yeah, energy is good. It's electrifying.
Electrifying. Okay, back on mute. So, okay, moving on. Do certain positions make the energy more or less intense? Like certain physical positions in the act of lovemaking or sexual, whatever, do certain positions make it more intense?
That's a good
Oh,
question. I'm going to let Miss Tori jump on that one first.
See? Ray, what you say? You got to give an answer.
oh, well, I'm saying yeah, because it depends on what position. So if that's your position, yeah, yeah,
I
definitely.
I feel okay. Go ahead, Tori. Go ahead. Tell me yes or no. Do you feel like it does?
Yes, definitely. Most
Yes.
definitely, yes.
Okay. And here's the thing. I'm sorry. I gotta mute you. That damn feedback. I hate it. And I know you have so much good to say. We're gonna have to bring you back again when there's no feedback, where you can get yourself right and everything. But um, the um, the reason why I say that, because think about missionary or anything where you're like face to face, like you're like gazing into each other's eyes, versus somewhere where you might be at the back of someone's head or you may be facing away or whatever. So there's not that connection. So you're like multiple, well, like we're going to use Trace's word, chakras are like aligning. And there's this, let me see. I wish that I had to figure out, y'all. I don't know how to work this app that well yet, but I wanted to be able to show you guys. There's a picture, a diagram of um, two partners connected and they're kissing and they're facing each other, and you can see where the circle is complete, and it's just like the energy is just like flowing, like kind of like what I
Hmm.
was doing earlier when it was like, the energy is flowing, and now it's just all like simpatico. You know what I
What
mean?
if
It's just,
what if your energy is all the way here, and then your partner that you're kissing is just halfway here?
but what happens if it's there, right? As you are with that person, this is what I believe. Your energy and their energy, it will move because energy is moving. So your energy and their energy is going to move. And as it moves, it's just like if you're around someone after a while, if we're walking, one person or another is going to be in lockstep with the other. At some point, we're going to be in stride together. It may take a few steps, it may take a couple of blocks, but after a while, someone's going to get in cadence. We're going to start breathing alike. We're going to start walking alike. After a while, you're going to start to see it. It starts to sync up. It may take more time, but it does happen.
Well,
Well,
what if it doesn't though? What if you're not feeling that energy from that person? You're just doing it, but you're not feeling the sincere energy.
Then change the daggone position. There ain't no sexual energy there. That's
I'm
simple.
talking about kissing like that's the position. What if you're feeling something, but that person isn't feeling the same thing you're feeling?
Then you a creep. Then sure, you ain't gonna have no. There's no movement there. Then there may not be a connection. Tori, what do you say to that?
So I barely heard of any of that because when I'm on mute, all I hear is the static and the. So I don't know if y'all
Uh,
me, but I'm
Okay, so
trying
I'll
to,
tell you. Can you hear me
you
now?
know, I can hear, but it goes in and out. Like soon as somebody starts talking, it starts doing that noise again. It's like the words go in and out. I see your
Okay,
lips moving, and I'm trying to keep up. But
I know
yeah,
which one you're.
so
I know. Is that you, Trace? Adding that?
yeah,
I'm gonna bring it in. Okay, so you know which one I'm talking about?
I think
That
so.
that was
This one is the closest one.
no. That's not even it. I'm gonna. It was like a black and white diagram. Go up. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
that's beautiful. I see
So
that.
Trace, what would you? I mean, Tori, what would you say?
I
Hold
couldn't
on,
hear.
guys.
What was it? What was the question?
If a position, I originally said if a position can um cause. I don't want to do that. If a position can cause the energy to be
Oh, okay.
stronger or weaker. And then my sister said, well, what if you feel strong energy, but your partner does not?
What if you feel a strong
strong
sexual energy
energy,
and your partner
and
does
then the
not? Is
other
that what you?
person doesn't.
Okay. So, whoa, that's difficult, because when you start feeling, you're transmitting no matter what, even when you're not trying to. So, the partner should feel that, you know what I mean, that the energy is off. There's going to be some type of friction because it's not going to be a glide. And there's two different ways to achieve that. When you're in, a sexual position, that's like tantra. You know what I mean? The meaning of tantra is like when you're in that sexual position and creating those, vibes and waves, is totally different. You're on the same wavelength. But if you're not, then you just fucking. You're not really, y'all not really doing nothing. You ain't making no noise. You ain't making no magic.
You just
You
going through the
just
motion.
smashing.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it.
Because I mean, it's so much deeper than that. And yeah, absolutely. Certain positions just make it just, the energy is just flowing all. I mean,
Do you guys see
I'm
this?
sorry, I'm getting lost for my words, but that energy is, like I said before, it's electrifying. It really does have a power.
You guys see this? What I was saying about you see the full circle of how
Yeah.
you know it's like it's like almost like you have, sorry Tori, um it's almost as if you have an extension cord and like a plug and a socket, right? It's like both of them are powerful by themselves, but once you plug it in, it like ignites the electricity, like it starts to conduct. Because by itself, it may not necessarily react to anything, but when you connect it, it just is like it completes the circuit, which is where that power comes in at. Okay, so um, ooh, okay. The question is, how or can you avoid sexual energy transference, or is it inevitable? So if you're connected to someone and that energy is now happening and whatever, is it avoidable or is it inevitable? It's just going to happen regardless of whether you are okay with it or not.
Mhm. You in control of your destiny. So if you
Really?
want, yeah, yeah. So if you want that energy, then it's gonna happen. But if you don't necessarily want it, then I don't think it would happen if you don't really want it.
So what about the saying where people say you can't help who you fall in love with?
That's true. You can't help that. But that doesn't mean that okay, you could be in love with them, but the energy once you lose the energy is it's over. It's over.
Yeah, but we're not
I
talking
don't
about
care how much.
losing it. I'm talking about gaining it, right? I'm talking about actually engaging in it. And if you're saying, gosh, I'm so drawn to this person, but I really don't want to be, is it inevitable or can we control it? Ray, you say you
I
feel
think you
like
can control it.
you can control it. Okay. Trace, you
I
say
think
what?
so.
I agree with Ray. I think you can control it, but it's honestly it's because of physics and the law of energy and everything like that, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So whether you have,
It'll be difficult.
it's going to be difficult. I
Hmm.
mean, attraction is such a powerful tool that we use, including whether it's physical or non-physical, whether we use pheromones or not, and
Hmm.
how we transfer to each other, just sending energy to each other. The way I talk to you and my dictation is already sending you a certain tone of energy, sending a certain vibration. So when that comes and hits someone, it either however they receive it and however they take it, right? I think that perceptual moment for them makes them have that, gives them that choice and that free will to say whether they want to either accept the energy for one, and also I think give that energy in a different kind of light if they wanted to.
Well, Tori, I'm gonna give you a chance in a second. Have you guys seen the movie Hancock?
Oh God, I haven't seen that in so long.
I
Have you
haven't
seen it?
seen it.
Tori, have you seen
I
the
haven't
movie
seen it.
Hancock? I'm sorry, she probably can't hear. Hold on. I'm unmuting you
I
and
didn't
I hear it crackling. Okay. Have you seen the movie Hancock?
with Will Smith.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So in that movie, Will is like part extraterrestrial type being. Like he has a superpower, right? And he somehow doesn't know who he is. He feels like he's all alone, all this other stuff. And then he gets connected with, sorry, he gets connected with this guy that's going to be his PR rep. The PR rep is married with a son. And come to find
Oh,
out,
okay.
yes, the wife for some reason doesn't like Will Smith, mainly because he's a butthead to everybody, but she doesn't really know him, right? So what could she ever possibly have anything to do with this guy? Well, as the movie unfolds, come to find out, they are connected. They were like lovers
Mm-hmm.
in a previous life.
Yep.
He
Yep.
has powers too. And unfortunately, what happens is if they stay together, they lose their powers.
Right.
Powers are diminished. So the longer that they're in connection with each other, the more human they become.
Right.
So basically, they have to set each other up, like go away, far, far away from each other in order to be able to maintain their powers. Even though she pretends like she doesn't have powers, like, oh my God, honey, can you open this jar for me? You're so strong. When really she could pick up a refrigerator and throw it with one pinky. But yeah, so is that energy? Because they didn't choose it. They couldn't understand what they hated each other or didn't like each other. And somehow the universe brought them back together. And it's happened multiple times over multiple decades of time that it happened, different eras. They keep, because they were like 1,000 years old. It was like some ridiculous. They never age and they tend to outgrow and outlive everyone. So they just keep going from era to era to era, constantly coming back with each other. Every time they come back, the bad people will come and try and kill them.
Right.
So is it fate? Is it if what you guys are saying, Tori, do you feel like you can control your energy when it comes to someone, or is it inevitable?
Yes and no. So I feel like
you can't take
it
both.
can be inevitable.
No.
Because
You
think
take
about
both.
it. Some people
I like both.
their energy is so much stronger than yours. I mean, they're able to possess so much more power in their energy than you. So imagine dealing with this person all the time. That can be overbearing. You know what I mean? So eventually you feel like, yeah, maybe I do want this, because that energy is so strong and it's intoxicating. You know what I mean? Because at some point you're not going to be strong enough to keep fighting off that energy. You're going to start to feel, exactly what they're putting into you. It's transmitting. So sometimes it happens whether you want it to or not. It's like that person that you don't want to like, you hate that you like that person, but you can't stop liking them. You know what I mean? It's because of that energy, and that connection is so strong that you can't even break it when you want to. So yeah, I definitely agree that, but at the same time I say no, because like Miss Ray was saying, you are in control of that if you know how to control it. If you don't know how to control it, then you're going to succumb to somebody else's stronger energy. You know what I mean?
I don't feel
So
like
yeah, yes and no.
I don't feel like we can control it. I feel like
You can.
I feel like you had your turn.
Okay.
I feel like we can control how we act towards it, per se, in a lot of ways, but I don't feel as though we necessarily can control the exchanging of the energy. Because I feel like,
Correct.
regardless of whether you want to or not, the energy is there. It's something about that person, right? It's something that's drawing me to you, and I can't understand why. And you may never utter a word out of your mouth. You can just look at them and they look at you, and you try not to look at them. And every time you turn like you look at it, and they like, and you like, oh, like, did they see me? Did they see me? I hope they didn't see me. And then they see, and then they look, they're like, oh, did they see me? Did they see me? I hope they didn't see me. Yeah, I saw you, and I see you seeing me, seeing you, but you don't necessarily want it to happen, but it absolutely happens. So that we may not listen to my listening audience. Those of you that are listening, that chime in, tell us that whether you feel like energy is inevitable or can it be controlled? How or can you do it if it's transmitted? Okay, we're gonna play a real quick game before we wrap up. It's called This or That. You guys
Oh,
ready?
you're not gonna ask about the quiz that you had us do?
We're gonna have to do that again because we already over an hour.
Oh, I'm just saying because you made me do it, so I thought we was gonna talk about it because you made me do it. But okay, ain't that right, Jay?
Okay. So
All I'm gonna say is mine's is communication. That's it.
oh my God, are you serious? Mine too.
No, it's not. Mine's is communication.
I promise you. See you. This is what I'm saying. You always coming up with your.
Mine is communication.
I'm gonna have to show you because you just don't understand. See,
Okay.
This is what
Okay, mine's is communication.
Use a hater. Use a hater.
No.
Use a hater. What does that
No.
say? What does that
I
say?
don't care what it says, but I know what I am.
What does that
What
say?
do you, Trey? Anyway, what you Trey? Tracy,
Trey,
what?
My
Trey,
sexual power was sexual power.
Woo!
that's what I said. I
Sexuality.
said, hey, okay. So,
Woo!
Hey.
so I know. Tori's like, what are we talking about? I sent everyone a quiz today, and it's.
Unmute her because she probably can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can
She
you?
didn't.
You can hear?
I can hear you.
She can hear.
I can hear you.
Okay.
It's I can hear the static, but I hear you.
Okay. So the question was the topic of the quiz was, how do you control your inner fire? So it was a quiz that you had to answer certain questions. How do you control your inner fire? So you want to take the quiz, Tori? I'm gonna give it to you right now. Like the here go, since Ray want to give everybody a fit about quizzes and stuff.
I'm not giving a fit. I was just
Yeah, you
saying that
was.
that's what you had us. What color flower did you pick, Freddie? What color flower did you pick? I bet you picked yellow.
No, I did not. Why the
You
hell would
picked
I pick
blue
yellow flower?
because of the
No,
brightness. It didn't matter. Okay.
I ain't
You
pick
ain't
no
pick
yellow
no
flower.
daisy. You ain't pick no
I ain't pick,
daisy.
Ray, I'm not doing this with you.
You ain't pick no daisy.
I did not pick a daisy.
You picked that blue flower.
Nope.
It was only four choices, okay?
So then you got the wrong one.
No, but I know you didn't pick the first one.
How you know I didn't pick it?
You just don't want me to be right, so I'm gonna just leave it that. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
See what I'm saying? I'm not doing this with you, Ray. I did not pick the blue flowers. I was gonna pick the blue flower, but I didn't because I was like, nah, it's not bright enough. I picked the pink flower, the first one, the bright
Mm.
flower.
And honestly, the yellow flowers was more brighter than the pink flower.
I don't think
I,
so.
I picked the pink flower, but I'm gonna try and pull up my results.
I'm looking
And
at.
show them.
I'm trying to find. Oh, I remember what it was. It was like play. So, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull up the uno momento, please, because I really want to.
This is
It was
so
like
much
play.
fun.
It was like play.
Tracy, she be trying to come up against me all the time, and you may not know that, but
No,
now you
nobody
know,
asked
right,
you,
Tracy?
Ray. Nobody asked you, Ray. All I did was just say, take the quiz, Ray. That's all I did.
Okay, so here's mine. This is what I found. And it was a quick quiz. It was only like five minutes, brought to you by playbuzz.com.
Right.
A fiery sexual being with your sexual powers, you can control the male species. You just ooze sex appeal and everyone wants to touch you. Again, with that transfer of energy, right? You know this is your strength, so you work your curves and body. I don't know what curves and body they talk about because I'm tiny as a little pencil stick, but and body to shape to waltz into any space and command the room. People can't keep their hands off of you and simply love the attention. I mean, I like it.
But so it's not the truth?
You know what? My partner was like, you know, that's all you, so stop playing. He was like, you know, that's all you, so stop the hell playing. I did like a personality test and found out like I was like a ENTJ.
Oh my God, you did. So that's the Myers-Briggs test.
Yes. Well, it was like a Myers-Briggs. It wasn't exactly the Myers-Briggs, but it was like, but it was still interesting no matter what. It's crazy interesting. And how much on point it was. It was trippy.
Okay, so I'm pulling this up. And Tori, I want you to take the quiz. Wait, if I could find, see, this is what I do, is that I should have saved it in my, oh, here you go. Okay, perfect. You ready? Tori? You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
think so.
let's get started. Okay. Okay. How often do you fantasize about what you want? Once per hour, once a day, all the time, or once a week or less?
I missed a lot of that.
How often
I missed,
do you fantasize about what you want? Once an hour, once a day, all the time, or once a week or less?
all the time.
All the time. Okay. What is more important? What is your most important intuitive sense when you meet someone? Is it conversation, eye contact, touch, or power?
Um, mm, it would be it's between eye contact and power, like that energy. Because I'm attracted to powerful people, and whether it's a man or a woman, it's just that's who I'm attracted to. So, but also eye contact is a big thing because not everybody gives you that. So you can tell who a
I pick
person is
one.
sometimes, just and you can tell somebody's intentions just by looking in their eyes. So that's a big deal too.
You gotta pick one.
Oh, uh, I would say looking in their eyes.
Eye contact. Okay. What part of your body do you use to its full potential? Your stance, your voice, your body, or your eyes?
What part of my body what I heard potential?
Do you use to its full potential?
I didn't hear any of that.
What part of your body do you use to its full potential?
Nothing.
Huh?
Can
She
you hear
couldn't hear
me?
it.
Oh, what part of your body do you use to its full potential? Your stance, your voice, your body, or your eyes?
Um, that's hard. I guess uh, I would say my eyes.
Okay, eyes. This is where it gets a little creepy. What kind of witchcraft do you believe in? And it gives two pictures.
What kind of witchcraft do I believe in?
Yeah, the left or the right.
Um, I can't even see what that is.
It's just
One
a
is like
white.
a ball of
It
globe.
It's like
looks like a
it's like a
globe with
clear
left side.
like globe. It's like white, and then there's like a black one with like dust and
Oh,
potions.
like like Sister Cleo.
Yes.
So listen.
Yeah,
So I
which
guess I
one?
can't. What is that on the right?
It's like
It's
dark magic.
it's like dark magic versus light magic, basically.
Oh, oh, okay. We have to choose one.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no D, huh?
There's no E. All of the above or none of the above. You gotta pick one.
Right. Okay, so I think I would do the dark magic then. The one on the right.
So you want the dark magic? You want the dark magic? You said?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, here we go again. It says, which spell entices you the most? ritual for self love, a full moon love spell, an herbal love potion, or a Wiccan sex spell.
An herbal love potion.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, for
Which
sure.
natural element makes you feel most comfortable? And I'm going to show you the pictures. Trust me, this one was tough for me because I didn't know what the heck they were talking about. But these are the pictures, and they say, which natural element makes you feel most comfortable?
Um, I would say
They go
Earth.
grizzly again. So that, okay, Earth got it. If you could be the goddess of anything, what would you be from the following? Goddess of truth and balance, goddess of moon and magic, goddess of fertility, or goddess of war and wisdom?
Oh, man, that's hard. What was the first one? Goddess of.
Truth and balance.
Yes, that one.
Okay, truth and balance. Perfect. Choose a flower color. And here are
Uh,
the four. Hold on. Here are the four colors.
yellow.
I mean, wait, I didn't choose yellow.
Yellow.
What did you choose, Tracy?
I chose
You
the
chose the
pink.
pink one, yeah, like she did. I
Yeah.
chose the yellow also because it was the brightest.
What is
I was
most
attracted
important?
to yellow. Oh,
What is most important in a lover? Sensuality, passion, communication, or strength?
What was the last one?
Strength.
Okay. Hmm. Communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Calculating results.
Okay.
Ah, you're a communicator too.
Oh, she's
Okay.
with us. Oh,
Your sexual power is
What is the prize?
communication. So we got three communicators and one that's just sexual. Boom. Um,
so what
your
does that mean?
your sexual goddess power is a gift of communication. Hold on, let me mute this because the feedback. Your sexual goddess power is the gift of communication. You can talk your way out of any situation and convince people to give you everything. People
Ooh.
love your blab, so blab away and achieve whatever you want. This drives men wild, and through a simple word or anecdote, you can have men weak at the knees.
Okay.
I get so weak in the knees I can hardly speak. I lose all
Lose all
control
control,
and
and
something
something
takes
takes
over me,
over me.
and I
And
think, and it's
okay,
so
so guys, give you guys
amazing.
a
It's
clear
not a
picture. Ray has a song for everything.
I
You can
do.
say
It's a
peanut, you can
sickness.
say
Yeah.
peanut butter and
No,
jelly.
I
She'll come up
got
with
you.
a song.
I got you. I'm
I
picking up.
don't want no peanut butter
See,
and jelly.
see. I'm just saying you could come up. You could say any, almost any phrase, any word, and she will come up with a song, or she'll make one up. It was one time that I said that I wanted my favorite something, and she laughed because she, cause she, she let me. Okay, this is energy. Ray, what song am I talking about that you made up that was
I
in
will
our head?
not. Nope.
You're not. I like tostadas, and I put a certain something on my tostadas that this one decided that she wanted to create a song about it. And
guacamole.
no, it was Pico de Gallo.
Pico de gallo, pico de gallo, pico de gallo, pico de gallo.
And she was like, peek, 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 peek. And I was like, stop. I was like, Ray, stop.
Pee 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 pee
Exactly.
pee pee.
And then she started clapping and playing. I was like, this is too much. Too much. I was like, this is too much. So that was our goddess quiz. We didn't get to play our this is that because we're at an hour and a half now. People don't have another show. I'll just split it. All right, real quick. Last 5 minutes. We're gonna get this done. This or that. Ready?
Okay.
We're gonna do rapid fire. So I'll call each one of you for one, and then we'll keep it going. Okay. This or that. Ray, cowgirl or missionary?
Cowgirl.
Trace, oral sex or penetration?
Or oral sex.
Okay. Tori, kissing or cuddling?
I say missionary.
No, I said kissing or cuddling.
She don't want neither one of those. She want missionary.
Never. I'm missionary.
Sorry.
Kissing or cuddling?
It depends, but I'm gonna say cuddling.
Okay, cuddling.
She likes spooning.
Okay. Ray, lights on or off?
Mm.
This is supposed to be rapid fire, guys.
I mean, you can have them on.
What?
You can have them on.
Tracy, anal or vaginal?
Anal, please.
Wow, come on, thug. She thug nasty.
No,
thug.
she thugging. Yo.
She be breaking it down, girl. Come on.
I like a little butt. I'm sorry, I like it.
Okay, girl. We're gonna have an anal sex show. Especially we have to have it this month because it's August. Hello.
In August. So
I guess I won't be on that one.
No, it may help you, especially for. Okay,
Honey,
never mind.
I'll be like, ah!
I'll help you. I'll help you, Ray. I got you.
Oh my gosh, Tori, toys or no toys?
Yes.
Toys or yes, toys.
So what was it again?
Toys or no toys?
You said toys? Toys.
Cool. Toys. Okay. Trace, candles or oil?
Oil.
Ray, massage or spanking?
She said spanking. She just drop it out there. You must be spanking, so go ahead and drop it out there.
Girl, leave me alone, girl.
Leave me alone. My name Lil Daryl. Okay. Tori, rough or sensual?
Nothing.
Rough or sensual?
What was it?
Rough or sensual?
Sensual.
She's a massage therapist. Come on, y'all.
That don't mean nothing.
You right.
That's her chosen preference. Listen, that don't mean that's her preference. Trace, talking or no talking?
No talking.
No?
No. I got into breath work as well. So breathing, energy. I like the breathing. A little talking here or there is fine, but I don't need you to be all. No.
What? Okay, Ray. Sexy talk or shit talking?
It depends
Like
on the
who?
individual. For
No.
me,
Rapid
I
fire.
mean,
Whose is it? Whose is it? Give it to me. Whose is it?
baby, no.
Work it.
Listen, just it.
Come
Sit on
on.
my cat.
It depends.
No, pick one.
No. Rapid fire. One
I
of the.
got.
This is supposed to be rapid fire. Y'all slow.
Y'all are thank you,
Okay,
Trey.
wait.
Thank
Hold on. Say it again. Which one? Say it
this is
again.
you sound like the people on the spelling bee trying to figure out the daggone word.
Say it again. Is
Sexy,
it Greek?
sexy talk or shit talking.
Sexy.
She lying.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, Tori, this worked out perfectly. Last one. Uh, Monogamy or variety.
Variety.
Ray, this is not yours. This is not yours, Ray.
I was just rehearsing.
Ray, this is not yours, Ray.
I said I was rehearsing.
Sorry, Tori. What did you say, girlfriend? Monogamy or
Monogamy.
variety?
Why?
Yes?
Monogamy, one.
Because
One?
like, at the end of the day, I want to be with one person. Variety is for maybe a night. You know what I mean? But my monogamy that's a lifetime thing. So I feel like that's a yes and a no answer
So
too,
y'all playing games.
because
See, y'all
there
don't
may
play
be
fair.
times where you want variety.
Just said no.
I just said I want anal quality in the dark, and y'all just want to be like, I don't know. It depends. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Quality time
You know,
with you.
you get a little variety in one night, but then you go right back to your monogamy.
Oh.
So,
Oh, Trace was being helpful and typing in the private chat, but of course I didn't see that until now. So as I mute you, so sorry. But guys, thank you so much. I love you guys. We are way off, but that's okay. For those that were here for our live show, we thank you. Mwah, we love you. For those that are listening to this or will listen to it as it's after its upload, I will put it in two parts. I will break it out into two parts so that it's a part one and a part two, so that you can, watch one part and kind of get the gist of it, and then get the last part of it where we play the games and dig into a little bit something deeper. But ladies, I love you all. Thank you so much. Tori, we're going to have you back again. I hope and pray that situation that you discussed earlier is better for, you know who I'm talking about. I hope that it's better. We're going to put your contact information for people out for Miss Bodyworks. If you guys would like to have Miss Bodyworks come and show you some of that wonderful energy work, she is available. I have her contact information, and I will post it in the comments of this broadcast, and I will make sure that it is readily available for you so that you can find her either on social media or contact her directly, because trust me, her massages are amazing. I have not had one myself, but I do know plenty of people that I have put her in contact with, and every single one of them loved it. So I don't promote anybody that is trash. That's just not what I do. So thank you, girl. Please give hubby. I'm gonna unmute you so people can hear you talking as we snap, crackling, and popping.
y'all didn't even hear him. He was going to town over
All
here.
right, much love, guys. Thank you so much. You guys be safe out there. Hold on, wait. You guys be safe. Everyone that is watching, thank you so much. Live on purpose, love on purpose. I'm your brown skin candy girl. Tune in next week for next week's show. We're going to have the Dapper Don himself, Mr. Lawrence Darrington, back again for Revenge Part 2 because I did get the book in the mail. It's here somewhere. Y'all don't laugh at me because, oh, here we go. It is called The Karma Club. So I have it. It is it's a pretty nice book. So far so good. So as I dig into that amongst all the other things, we will be ready for you next week. Same bat time, same bat place. Live on purpose, love on purpose. I'm your brown skin candy girl. Later. Bye bye.